Hello again, ladies and gentlemen. Eddie Marcus, one more time before I go to bed. I've been doing quite a few videos because I've been given some great, wonderful messages that I wanted to share with you, the public. This message here is for the general public, not just here in America, but all over the globe. There is a major war going on. It is a war between good and evil. It is a spiritual war between God and Satan, Lucifer. When you hear me talking to you about God has a plan that would allow us to experience the wonderment that was designed for us to have here on earth, and it would be actuated by individuals engaging themselves in service to one another, using the gifts that have been established in the earth and in people to meet the needs and the desires and wants that are essential for our existence, for our survival, and for our life, the joys of life. The same thing that will be implemented when God takes over, when all of the evil has been put aside from this earth. Now, I speak to you about that today because there's a movement taking place right before our eyes to make us numb. You know how they say that Trump lies all the time? Make it normal. So when you hear him lie, it's normal. Well, all of that boffish stuff and that devilish stuff that keep coming before our eyes at Super Bowl games and at big celebrations that they have, people walking out with goat horns and doing those crazy signs and stuff like that. They do so much of it till we become immune to it. So we think that's normal. While all at the same time they're putting that stuff before us because there is a plan for that stuff to be used. I mean, those are the signs that Satan would use in the implementation of a new type of system, a new type of world order. And so they want to do that. But the way that I keep talking to you about changing our society while we still might have a chance, it is because the powers that be, the people who are in our leadership positions in America and throughout the world, they are not actually working for us. They have been put before us, American people before American people, people in Europe put before the European people, people in other places of the world. They've been put before the people. And they have had the power to put people before us and let us play little roles so we think we are playing, having something to say in the process when we really don't. And this here money thing, this is how they operate with that money stuff. This is why suffering can go on in the world. This is how they can fight wars and stuff with that money stuff. Well, see, if we the people who really got the power today, we really still got the power. I don't care how many leaders in Washington represent Satan. I don't care how many leaderships in Rome or in other places of the world represent the demons or Satan. You, the people, still got the power, but you got to know it. You got to be aware of what's going on. So what I'm saying to you is that we can just right now, we can slow the devil up. He still will keep on coming because he's been coming since the beginning of time. Everything that has been projected for life, a part of God's plan, has been emulated by Satan. And so, and for the opposite reason. You talk about money, you talk about living so that we can all have what are essentials without money. And at the same time, they say you can have it, but you got to have money. And yet they control who gets money and who don't, and who can get the benefits thereof and who can't. Well, see, that's a part of their game plan. But we can stop it if we can wake up right now here in America. If we can wake up right now all over the globe. And we start saying we're going to start doing things, rendering service to one another. We're going to create whatever we create for one another because it'll benefit us all. And we don't need money and we don't need these devilish world leaders that's been put up before us to pretend like they care about us. So you kick those out. It won't take long. You kick them out, next thing you know, they'll fall in line because they got to survive too. And the devil will be losing. See, the devil has tricked them. And you're talking about a deep state. Many of you have no idea of what the deep state is all about. And when you hear the word deep state, you get offended because you think your political party or your political persuasion is being misrepresented. And it has nothing to do with that. It's even deeper than that. It's about the real powers. It's about the billionaires and the organizations, the secret societies that's all planted up doing their own thing, strategizing themselves as they institute a society that's totally absent, if anything, about love, anything about peace and prosperity, but power, money, power, and who can live and who can die, make decisions, all of these kinds of things. So I'm saying all of that stuff is real. But we got an opportunity now. I'm telling you these things, and there are other people that's telling other people around the world of these same kinds of things. But if we can listen to them, I know we've been brought so low, we're scared. We don't know what to do, many of us. But serve God. God will give you some guidance. God will give you some power. Courageousness to be able to stand up against these forces. And we can sit there, bust back down, perhaps for generations to come. But if we don't, I mean, they are alive and right before us today. I just want to put this on your mind, ladies and gentlemen. So while you're on that internet, young people, trying to see what fashions to wear, what fingernails to wear, and how to style your hair, go do some research about things that's happening in the world. Get yourself prepared, because when it comes down on you, all of those beautiful fingernails, all that beautiful hairstyle and showing your rump is not going to mean a thing. You're going to be the scaredest humans out there, running for your life behind bricks, behind tree leaves, anything, because you're going to be so frightened. And why are you going to be so frightened? Because you've been ignorant. You've been programmed to pay no attention to what's really going on in the world. And you're not going to be, boys, you're not going to be thinking about girls. Girls, you're not going to be thinking about no boys. You're going to be thinking about trying to survive. And I want to bring you up to Switch right now so you can start talking to your parents. Get your parents involved in this kind of stuff. It's time for them to stop. I'm not saying stop having fun, but be aware of what's going on. But being aware means doing something. It doesn't mean just sitting back to see what Jesus is going to do. It means you taking charge right now with the intelligence, with the spiritual guidance that you have within yourselves to present yourself and prepare to right now, not to wait till the end time is here. Stop this baby. In our time, let's stop this baby and teach our kids. So when it be rising up in their time, they can stop the baby by knowing what we did. And they can teach our grandchildren, great-grandchildren, whatever, what to do and stop it in their time. And each time got to prevent it in their time. It's for us right now to prevent it in our time. Don't be sitting at your house waiting, letting Donald Trump and all these demonic people who are being led by those spirits keep on doing what they're doing. These people who got these millions of dollars and billions of dollars and done all these wars and stuff, stop that stuff. You guys who's in the military going, putting your life on the line, fighting for these lives, dying for these lives, getting your legs blown off to walk around here on crutches, somebody tell you that you're a hero. You ain't no darn hero. I hate to say that to you because it takes away from the heroism worship that they're trying to give you. But you fool, you let somebody use you like that. When you got a chance to make up your mind, change your mind, and stand up for stuff that you'll never have to do that. Your children won't have to do that. Your mothers and fathers won't have to do that. Now that's courage. That's what being a hero is all about. I just want to put that little thought on your mind. You sleep on it as I'll sleep on it. And tomorrow we can wake up and do something about it, okay? All right. Good night.